My name's Roberta Lipson, an American citizen who's been living in Beijing, China for the last 45 years, building a healthcare company. Started out distributing American medical technology and equipment to Chinese hospitals, and since then have built out a platform of 11 hospitals, 25 clinics around the country, and with both a patient base and a staff that integrates people both from the United States and China. And so the relationship obviously is extremely important to me, and I've seen the benefits coming out of US-China collaboration over these 45 years. We share a humanity and we share a globe, and so it's so important that we bring everything we can to solving those difficult problems. And the US and China had made a lot of progress in working together and addressing some of those issues, be it in climate change or medical research and public health. And but things have slipped a lot. And we've talked a lot today about mutual paranoia and where that stands in the way of us working together to make progress. Unfortunately, specifically those two issues that we talked about, both climate change and healthcare, not working together will delay progress by many, many years, as well as maybe cause many human lives. And the opportunity to work together and to prove that we have what to offer each other and we have common care and concern, perhaps will help us to preserve peace and save lives that way as well. So I think that as things get more challenging on the bilateral government level, our role becomes even more important. As private industry, as NGOs, as individuals, we need to do everything we've been doing to date and more. And let's think about really what the end game is, because often I wonder, looking at the government policies, have they thought past the immediate impact of this policy, and where do they really want it to get to? And I think that any leader with a conscience, if they follow that end game down, hopefully it will be keeping the world from war. And then if they can work back from there and deal with one policy at a time, I think it would be amazing. So the administration is coming in. We have a lot of preset ideas about what they're going to do based on some of the campaign promises. But we've heard some smart people say, maybe that's not how it's going to play out. And maybe if you think from a Trumpian perspective, maybe there's a deal to be made that would benefit both countries. And I guess at this point, our biggest hope is that there is a deal to be made, and that they'll think through to the end game and what is it that we all really want.